Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope your day's been beautiful so far. So today I'm going to show you how I was able to do this updo. I think this is a nice, kind of classy updo that you could probably wear to a wedding or even to the office. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today I'm starting with my hand braids. My wash day is actually in a couple of days and I just need a nice, simple, easy hairstyle that I can actually wear out. So I take my hair out of the braids and I start unraveling it. I don't need to actually comb out my hair for the hairstyle that I have in mind today. Once all the hair has been unraveled, I collect all of it and I put it in a top bun. Now the tools I'll be using for today are my bobby pins, my curly braids that I keep reusing, a soft bristle brush, my homemade flaxseed gel, and a piece of cloth, in this case my bandana. Okay, so with my hair tied away on top, I take my bristle brush and I start brushing my edges upwards and making sure that it flows in an upward direction, and I smoothen the hair around the edges of my head. Taking a dollop of my homemade gel, and you can use any gel of your choice, I smooth it along the hair on my sides and the back so that there will be no flyaways for this hairstyle. Now I don't apply it all the way around, just the bottom half. I then take my bandana and wrap it around the bottom half of my head so that the hair can set at the bottom, but this will also give me the freedom to actually work with the hair on top. Freeing the hair knot, I then start splaying the hair around my head. Once that's done, I start separating a portion of my hair from the top of my crown and just a little bit closer to the side of my head on the left hand side, where I'm going to do a side tuck. This doesn't need to be a neat separation, but if you want it to be neat, go ahead and do so. Once I'm happy with the separation, I clip it away. I then continue splaying the hair around that separation. Then taking a few strands of my old curly braids, I place them at the back of the separation, but on top of the hair at the back. I then secure the braids with a bobby pin at a diagonal angle. Let me just tuck away this bandana a bit so that you can see what I'm doing. I then start placing the rest of the braid around the separation, but on top of my hair, and I secure it with bobby pins. Now on this right hand side, the braid doesn't reach all the way to the edge. I basically create what looks like a U shape with the open part actually facing the forehead. Now the braid on the left hand side of my head is coming all the way to the forehead because this is the side I'm going to actually place my side frontal roll and tuck. I get more strands of braids and I place them on top of the first one and I secure them with bobby pins. This will help me to create more volume for this hairstyle. I then tug gently on the hair below the U-shaped braid while I add more bobby pins in the places where I feel the braid is a bit loose. Starting at the back, I tug my hair gently and I cover it around the braids and I tuck the hair inside the braid in an inward motion and I secure it with a bobby pin. I basically repeat the process. I tuck the hair gently, I cover the braids with the hair, I tuck my hair under the braids and I secure it with bobby pins. Now I kind of tuck the hair diagonally moving forward on this left hand side. And for the back right side, I do the same thing I did on the left side. I tuck the hair diagonally, moving it in a forward motion. But I don't do it all the way, I only do it halfway. Okay, for this front right side, remember the braid didn't reach all the way to the front of my head. So I take the rest of my hair and I cover it around the end of the braid. I then start tucking my hair diagonally, but this time around I move in a backward motion. I then bobby pin the tuck. I keep on covering the braid and tucking my hair backwards and I secure the hair as I move along with bobby pins. The two sets of braids that I used underneath have helped me create what looks like a tube, which is the look that I'm actually looking for. Keep on tucking and securing with bobby pins at an angle. Make sure there are none poking out at the back. If they are, just remove them and put them back in, but at an angle. Okay, once that's done, I unclip the hair at the crown and I remove the bandana. The edges, as you can see, are nice and smooth at this point. Taking some more strips of braids, I then fold them and make them into what looks like a ball. I then clip the front hair out of the way so that I can clip my folded braids in front. I place my folded braids around the front of my separation. I secure the braid with a bobby pin on the right hand side of my head. and I place the other end of the braid just in front of the roll and tuck on the left hand side, and I secure that part also with another bobby pin. I then unclip my hair and start splaying it again, but in a forward motion. I then take the ends of my hair and I start covering the ends of the braid that I put in front, and I tuck that hair underneath that braid. At this point, I basically start playing around with the placement of my hair, and I keep covering the front of the braid by tucking the hair under it. Also, for this part, as I tuck my hair, I actually do it loosely. I don't do it as tightly as I did the previous roll and tuck. Once I'm happy with how I've placed the hair around the braid, I then start securing that hair with bobby pins by placing them just underneath that braid so that it doesn't come loose. And basically, I just keep playing around until I'm happy with the placement of this front part. This is the final look. Okay, so that's how I was able to actually achieve this hairstyle. I hope you enjoyed that video. As I said, I think this is actually a nice hairstyle that you could probably wear for a function or even to the office. If you'd like to do this hairstyle, I do have some tips that I think might be helpful to you. So let's start with how do you maintain it. Me personally, I'm always exercising, so I'm usually sweaty and that's why I'm always wearing braids. But if you didn't want to remove this hairstyle and wanted to maintain it, the one thing I'll probably say is try and make sure that you wrap it at night with your silk scarf. Just kind of like the bandana like I did earlier. Just wrap it around the head and just sleep that way. That would be best. Do not use cotton, use a silk scarf or satin or something like that. Also, as you are doing the hairstyles, as you're putting in your bobby pins, put them at an angle. Do not put them straight out. Put them inside the Marley braid at an angle so that they don't stick out of your hairstyle. That's very important. And those are the only 2 tips I can think of. If you do decide to do this for yourself, take some photos and share them on my Facebook page. The link for that is in the description box below. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Toodles.